Hi everyone. A few days back I picked up this book, How Life Imitates Chess by Garry Kasparov. Now, as you all know, Garry Kasparov needs no introduction. A multiple time world chess champion, uh, a brilliant thinker, brilliant strategist. Now, he often gets asked, uh, how does he do it? What was his thought process? How can we apply this to life? This book, more or less, is a distillation of all that, with chapters on strategy, intuition, the inner game, tactics, quality, innovation, different phases of the game. It's a fabulous book to look at. I consider myself a very fast reader, but this book really made me think, and I've been able to go very slow on this. So I'll be making a few videos on this. This is the part one. So without much ado, let's get right into it. Kasparov starts the chapter on strategy by a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says, and I quote, "The man who knows how will always have the job, and the man who knows why will always be his boss." Now, what does this mean for you and me in our personal lives and in our business lives? Knowing how to make a product or knowing how to produce a thing will really make a success of ourselves. We need to know why we are doing that business or why we are doing a thing which we are doing at present. That is what will make us a success in life. It also implies that we should have long-term and short-term goals for our business and personal lives. If not, our decisions will become purely reactive and we'll be playing our opponent's game and not our game in life. The second sentence which really hit me hard was this, and I am reading from the book here. The future of the decisions you make in the present. I repeat, the future of the decisions you make in the present. This is based on his observation that most grandmasters play for what they want the board to look like 10 or 20 moves ahead and not for the immediate next step. So in conjunction with our long-term goals which he talks about, it also includes the 10 intermediate steps which one needs to do to achieve that long-term goal. We cannot simply set up a long-term goal and rush into it. It will be like building a roof first and building the walls and the pillars later, which is simply unviable, untenable, and will fail 100% of times. The third point which I would want to bring is, and what Kasparov says, is that you should play your own game. This comes from the fact that all of us are different from each other, have different preferences, different styles, different ways of thinking, different reactions to the same incident. Now, he also gives examples of different styles of play of football teams. Italians are known for their defensive style of play and Brazilians are known for their aggressive flair in their football. Both are correct ways. Both have won World Cups multiple times. So, both strategies are correct. In business life, what also complicates things is how opponents and our competitors work. When our opponent or a competitor does something out of ordinary, does something radically different, there is a very strong temptation of dropping the plans which we are already executing, what is working for us, and immediately react to his decision. It might be something as simple as a temporary price cut, or it may be something very, very different as a aggressive media campaign maligning our products. Yes, we should react, we should protect our turf, but it should be a well thought out reaction and not a knee-jerk reaction. The next gem is a statement which is very close to my heart. A frequently changing strategy is no strategy at all. Again, in this, he is not really advocating that we should not change. He does say flexibility is important. But what he's saying is any change in long term strategy should be done only after due consideration and after considering the change in environment and the overall work scenario. Also, we cannot simply change our strategy because our competition has started doing something. For example, in business, if our strategy is led by distribution and our competition suddenly goes on a branding spree and signs up Amitabh Bachchan for as his brand ambassador, we cannot really change our strategy overnight and focus on branding and marketing and a media blitz. Why? Because my long term strategy is defined by expanding distribution. That is my goal at this point. Short term, yes, we might feel a little uncomfortable, but you have to have faith in your strategy and change only after giving it due consideration and a lot of thought. The next gem, what turns simple tacticians into strategists? It's a simple why. What he says is that every move has a consequence. Every move will either fit your long term strategy or it will distract you from it. It applies in our professional and personal lives too. Why do we want to change our job? Why do you want to earn more money? Why do we want to get that client as a business? So asking why is forms the base of all strategy and will give you so much more clarity. My personal tip: for any question or move, ask why 5 times in continuation. And all this is from the first 40 pages of the book. I will of course make a couple of more videos on my learnings from the book. I will link to the book in the description box. Go check it out and order it from there if you want. It's a fantastic book. I highly recommend it. And until next time, keep watching, like and subscribe to this channel for getting regular updates.